All right, well, a lot of people have a lot of different hobbies. It just so happens that bikes is one of my hobbies. I've loved it for years, and let me tell you about my favorite thing, one of my favorite things to do, which is tinker. I love to always tinker, repair, put new things together, take things apart, so on and so forth. And it pays dividends to learn how to tinker. And I'm not just saying, hey, apply that to bikes. I'm saying apply it to whatever little hobbies you can do. Bikes is a great example because, in my opinion, they're actually pretty simple. It's not necessarily like a car. You know, you can pretty much see everything that's going on here, even with your electronic stuff. And it is not that difficult. It's not as difficult as people really make it out to be. And I think the minute that you start trying to tinker, that's the moment where you kind of figure out, hey, this isn't that tricky and everything is fixable, and wait, I can do it. And that feeling in particular of I can do it is the dopamine rush that we're all looking for. So, you know, I just really encourage people to go out there and try. When I say it pays dividends, you know, besides that sense of accomplishment, that dopamine rush that you get, another thing can be, hey, if you have a hobby, hobbies are expensive these days. You can easily spend thousands of dollars on a bike, hundreds of dollars on a computer, thousands of dollars on car parts and modifications and things like that, whatever your flavor is. It can really pay dividends because once you start trying to tinker and you start doing this stuff for yourself, you adopt a whole different outlook on the world. And it doesn't mean to say that our mechanics and our guys out there who are putting in work on these machines and cars and whatever, your specialists out there are kind of making a living off of their kind of desire to tinker and their tinkering skills too. So with that said, you can actually end up saving quite a bit of money that you would have spent at a store with one of these specialists. And part of the joys in some of these hobbies is learning more and more about the tools of your own destruction here. So again, I know countless people who have spent hundreds of dollars at shops and been extremely underwhelmed at the level of service. And at the same time, they still don't know anything about the bike. And it would pay its dividends out there, out in the world, if you, for example, were, you know, stranded somewhere, something happened to it. You being able to fix that, you just saved yourself, you know, quite a bit of money, you know, and potentially, you know, sometimes being in a life or death situation, you can really skill your way out of that. You can tinker your way out of it. You might as well try it, but of course, use your best sense. So, anyways, that's a bit of a ramble. Get to it. You know, I highly recommend that people get out there and try it. I think more people in this world should try and tinker, and I think you'll find that, hey, this is actually a lot of fun. So, anyways, have a good one.